Hope you all are doing good. Most of you might have watched the movie The Lion King. It is the story of the Prince Simba, the cub of King Mufasa and Queen Sarabi. So here I bring to you the tale of Simba. Here you can see Simba and his father King Mufasa. So let's explore the adventures of Simba as he grew up to be the king of the jungle. See, here you have King Simba. So, back in time, on one fine morning, all the animals of the jungle, they gathered together at Bright Rock. Why did the animals gather together at Bright Rock? All the animals, they gathered together at Bright Rock to catch the first glimpse of the newborn prince Simba. Now, who is Simba? He was the cub of King Mufasa and Queen Sarabi. So standing nearby, there was a baboon named Rafiki. He stood on Bright Rock and he held up the newborn prince for all the animals of the jungle to see. So, the prince Simba was born. Later on, King Simba had his brother Scar confronting him for not attending the celebration of the birth of the newborn prince. His name was Scar. He said, "Oh, I feel awful. I was next in line for the throne till Simba was born," he mumbled bitterly. Then King Mufasa, he thought, "What am I going to do with my newborn prince? How do I protect him from Scar? He's not going to leave him." So thinking thus, he went away after meeting Scar. Then Prince Simba grew up. One fine morning, he stood nearby his father King Mufasa. King Mufasa pointed out to the bright lands and said, "Look at the rays of the rising sun, Simba. Everything the light touches is my kingdom, and one day this whole kingdom will be yours, and you will be the king." But to Simba's left, the land was very hazy and dark. Then this little prince, he was very curious. He asked to his father King Mufasa, "What about that shadowy place?" Then his father said, "That's beyond our borders, little one. You must never go there." Simba then tried not to be disappointed. He thought to himself, "I thought a king could go anywhere he wants." On another day, Simba went to meet his uncle Scar. Then, what happened there? He said to his uncle Scar, "I am going to be the king of Bright Rock. My dad showed me the whole kingdom." "Oh, did he show you what's beyond the northern border?" demanded Scar. Then Simba said to his uncle that my father advised me never to go to the northern border. Then Scar told Simba, "You know, Simba, only the bravest lion can go there. I am brave. Tell me what's out there," pleaded Simba to his uncle Scar. Then Scar told him, "Do you know that there's an elephant graveyard there?" Then Simba thought that he would go with his friend Nala, the lioness, to the forbidden place, accompanied by Zaju, the hornbill. In no time, Simba, accompanied by Jazu and the lioness Nala, they walked a long way into a territory where there were no trees. Suddenly Simba saw an enormous elephant skull. He was very delighted. He was very curious to know what's inside it. He cried to himself, "This is the elephant graveyard." Just a moment when he was about to climb inside, he was to be attacked by three hyenas who immediately jumped out of the skull when they saw Simba. These hyenas, they were foul-smelling creatures and very filthy. They circled their victims, Nala, the lioness, Simba, and they tried to attack them. Simba was very afraid. His heart started pounding very high. Any minute now, they would catch up with them. He took a deep breath and kept running when suddenly, roar! The hyena spun around and looked into the furious eyes of a huge lion. Children, who do you think was that huge lion? Well, he was King Mufasa. In no time, when news came to him that his son Simba was in danger, he ran away to save him. Mufasa roared again, and the hyenas ran away. Then Simba told to his father, "You know, father, I was just trying to be brave." Then Mufasa said gently to him, "Well, you know, son, you have to be brave only when situation arises. You know, I am only brave when I have to be." So saying thus, he looked up at the sky. He said, "You know, Simba, the great kings of the past look down on us from the stars. They will always be there to guide you, even when I am not there beside you. And not only they, but also I will always continue to take care of you." The next morning, Scar met Simba. "Wait here in the jaws," Scar said. Then Scar immediately started a stampede of wild beasts. This was his attempt to get rid of the young cub. But in his hurry to escape, Simba fell down. Just then, his father Mufasa grabbed him in his mouth and rushed him towards safety. So this was the second attack on the cub Simba. But you know, children, wild beasts, they run very fast. And when these wild beasts, they were coming towards Simba and Mufasa, they knocked Mufasa from the ledge. So, ledge is a narrow horizontal surface projecting from a wall, cliff or another surface. So, Mufasa was injured very badly. He just managed to cling to a rock. He looked up and then he saw his brother, Scar. Scar immediately attacked Mufasa. He dug his claws into Mufasa's front legs. Then with a deadly push, he sent Mufasa down to his death. Mufasa slid down and he was motionless. Simba ran immediately to his father and he cried very badly. He hurried his face in his father's mane. "Simba, what have you done?" demanded his uncle, Scar. Then Simba said, "Uncle, it was an accident. It was not me. I have not done this to my father." Scar shook his head. "If it weren't for you, the king would be alive." Saying thus, he ordered Simba to run away. He said to him, "Run away and don't ever think to return back to Bright Rock." He said with sadness in his heart, Bored by the death of his father, Simba ran down the length of the gorge. Gorge is a narrow valley between hills or mountains. Meanwhile, Scar prepared himself to assume the title of the king. Simba, running after a long time, he was very tired. He suddenly decided to take a rest when he felt that his legs couldn't carry him. He was very exhausted. Just then, he met a fat warthog, Pumbaa, and a skinny meerkat. Sorry, children, it's meerkat. His name was Timon. When they saw Simba, they decided to help him. Pumbaa asked Simba to stay with them for a while, and Simba immediately accepted it. Years rolled by. Simba now grew to be a great and big animal. He had a huge mane around his head and shoulders. One day he met a lioness who jumped on him. It was the same way just like his childhood friend Nala did. He thought to himself, well, she seems very familiar to Nala. Then he called to her, Nala. He said, Simba. Nala replied, why did Scar tell us that you were dead long back? Then Nala said that Scar was king and he had also led the hyenas to do whatever they wanted in Bright Rock. Then he said, well, Nala, it wasn't me who killed my father. Then Nala said to Simba, Simba, with you alive, Scar has no right to the throne. And she asked Simba to return back to Bright Rock. But Mufasa said that he won't go back to Bright Rock again. That night, he met Rafiki the baboon. Remember who Rafiki was? He was the same baboon who had taken Prince Simba for other animals to see by taking him up in the air. So Rafiki said to Simba, in the sky, Simba, try to see it for some time. What do you see? Then when Simba turned above, he saw many stars. Then it appeared to him that there was the appearance of the shadow of a lion with a mane. Immediately Simba recognized it. He said to himself, Dad. Then Rafiki said, you know Simba, he is there, he is watching over you. And then Mufasa disappeared into the dark. The next day, Simba returned to Bright Rock. The situation in Bright Rock was very different now. Scar was the king, and Simba came to know that his mother, Queen Sarabi, was ordered by Scar. Scar demanded, step down or fight. He yelled, why don't you tell everyone here who killed Mufasa? Scar roared. Sorrow flooded Simba's heart on hearing it. He felt that his mother was being treated very badly by his uncle. Simba backed away in horror and his hind legs slipped off the cliff. Then when Mufasa was dead, it was the same way that Scar had led him to death. Then Simba cried, murderer, saying does he lunge at Scar's throat, his uncle. Then he demanded to Scar, tell everyone what you just did. And how did you kill my father? Then Scar yelled, yes, it was I who killed Mufasa, your father. With ear-piercing battle cries, the lionesses chased the hyenas away. Then Scar pleaded, is here again in Pride Rock. Scar pretended to leave. Yes, your majesty. Then snarling, he spun around and struck Simba again. Simba moved quickly. You have lost your sons, uncle, he roared as he heaved Scar over the heads. So the Pride lands came back to life again with Simba's return. He became the king. One bright dawn, all the animals once again journeyed to the foot of Pride Rock. On top of Pride Rock, Rafiki the baboon raised a cub. Do you know who the cub was? She was the daughter of King Simba and Queen Nala. She would be the future queen of the Pride lands. Hope children you like the story. If you haven't watched the movie The Lion King, do watch it. It's an animated movie and you would very well enjoy the exciting adventures of Simba, the characters Rafiki, Queen Sarabi, King Mufasa, Jazu the Hornbill, and every one of those characters in the story. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share it with your friends.